Hmm.
Units received. Units received.
Be
Units
cobalt.
received.
Ain't life signs.
Thermal protection falling.
What wildlife was that guy trying to get me to search for?
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Hmm.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
I've seen nothing. Um. It's literally just on fire for no reason. Alright, we're gonna jump up and see if we can't find a better location to look for animals. Wherever the hell that was, it was not good. God, this whole planet's like this. Okay, this looks a little better. Think. It's like a really rocky place. I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Going on, little dungeon master. It definitely has that like kind of mystery, air of mystery and like discovery to it. I've actually only watched a little bit of the newest Lost in Space. I kind of wanted to get into it. I just didn't really make it past like episode 3. Actually, no, I'm probably like 6 or 7 episodes in, now that I think of it. I just got distracted with something else. I actually just recently picked it up. After like that last big patch that was released, I was told that a lot of the stuff that people had been complaining about had been fixed, and the fact that it had like a kind of a mission, like a story mission to go along with it, made it really appealing for me. So I went ahead and picked it up and started playing. I've only been playing for like a month now. So you've been around for a lot of the changes then. Alright, there we go. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Definitely like it though. Like I've planted like good 500-600 hours into No Man's Sky, not No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous. So like I could definitely see this game being the same. Okay, let's see. Alright, that's all we needed to scan. Let's go back. Planets were just flat. Wow. So you've seen a lot of the change. So do you feel like the game's gotten a lot better? Like, is it markedly better? Let's go to the space station. We'll take that back instead of wasting Colin. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was just kind of sitting in the space station because I wanted to replace the fighter that I had that like I got with the start of the game. And I didn't have a freighter at the time, so I wasn't looking for any other ships. Yeah, and I just kind of sat there for like a half an hour in Viking space station and waited. Oh, interesting. Okay. Nope, I could just... I think it's actually at the space station. Oh, they are. Okay. Good to know. And I'm happy I got it. It wasn't one of the best ones that landed, but I couldn't afford the best ones that landed. I figure I can upgrade it too as time goes. I just thought it looked cool too. I had no idea they were rare. Alright. Oh, we gotta go back to the cartographer, don't we? Yeah, I can't turn it into him. Or can I? Okay. Cool. Wait, does he just need those? 2 of them? 6. Oh, he would give me that. He wants me to take a photo. Yeah, I'm good. Let's do this. Get one. Is it gonna let me talk to this cartographer? Yeah, cool. Grailnos? Okay. Ah, you've been making me rich, friend. I know, your kind, the fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but power is more than strength. It is trade, incentive, information. If you've enough units, others will change, or with chain, others with change the world for you without even realizing it. I think that's supposed to say will. Ask about Gek history. History? Why would you care about that? Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. Ask about the first spawn. Ask about the first spawn. The Gek Empire, the once decimated galaxies, enslaved the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you've been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek, ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, all is well, all is peace. Repeat your question. Why do you persist, friend? The Gek are different now. Gek seek no harm, no malice. The Gek changes. Ask why. Must you know? Why do you care, friend? The Gek seems disturbed by my question, asking why I care. It is clear that they do not wish to discuss the event of their species' past. Is it shame I see in their eyes, or something else? I'll ask about Alice. Don't you understand? Don't you see it? It never ended. The Gek's face begins to twitch as they speak. A sickly sweet pheromone emerging in the air. I'll just breathe. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. Wait, what? I blink, and I am on Balaran itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Spol stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pools to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. It is then I finally understand the fall of the Gek, their conversation to the Atlas, or their conversion to the Atlas, the release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificed their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. Wow. Interesting. As far as the story goes, I kind of want to keep it for me to find it, but like when it comes to like backseating, I don't mind. But yeah, like spoilers, I don't want to know yet. I'll try to figure it out. But I do appreciate it. I don't want the Gek to be free. I kind of want them to stay docile, so they deserve this. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge this traveler. They are our ancestors. That our ancestors were altered. They did not find goodness by themselves. It has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. As I leave, I think through what I've learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revolution, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of this simulation Nada showed me, their intended heaven for the Artemis souls. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? Huh. I'm guessing we have to go back to the anomaly, right? Speak to Null about the secrets of the past. Okay. Okay. After I finish off this story, then I'll probably be up for the rest of the lore. Hold on a second. Let's recharge.
Technology recharge.
Yes. Okay. But wasn't it just explained why they're docile? Because the Korvac sacrificed themselves by putting the nanites in, and well, we know the nanites. Well, I don't know the full history of the nanites yet, but it seems that they might, like, Atlas might have something to do with them, and they're kind of sentient things. They seem sentient. Well, maybe not sentient, but they are a biological thing? I don't know. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. I'd assume that's something that Atlas had to do with. Why did we jump in so far away? Oh, wow. Does this need tritium? Okay, hold on. Let's farm some of this real quick. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, no, no, I know they're nanite colonies. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hostile scan detected.
I feel like I understand that about the Korvax. Well, I know they're, like, mostly machine. Understood that much.
Threat detected.
Who's
Hostile ships approaching.
what kind of hostile ships are approaching? You guys are ruining a very peaceful mining moment.
Hostile ships defeated.
There they are. Oh, okay. Easy enough. Okay. So I have enough to recharge? I do. Let's go.
Recharge.
what I don't know yet is like the origin of the nanites. Which I assume has something to do with Atlas. Okay, this planet is way too terrainy to... Where's this tower at? It's like if it's on top of this. There it is. Okay. Gonna say, like, if I plant myself in the middle of that valley, there's no way. I'm just gonna jump up to the top. Let's grab this real quick. Okay, where did it go?
Thermal protection falling.
Oh wow, that is kind of messed up. They actually were... Okay. So if I find like a Viking or like a Gek that speaks Korvac, it's because they've basically been taken over. That's crazy.
Units received.
That's nuts. So they're almost like the baddies. Well, they're computers, right? So like, they're ambivalent to it. So like, if it has anything to do with like the Sentinels and Atlas, Atlas has created a set of rules, right? A structure that he believes, or it, I don't know why I gendered it, it believes the galaxy should live by, and the Sentinels are there to reinforce that rule set. So if the nanites are of like the same origin, they don't really care about anything, they just do. Or even still, I mean, if they're just robots, then they're just gonna robot. Okay, so the tower hosts a powerful transmission. Let's tune in to Null. See what Null has to say right now. Well then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. I'll tell him what I discovered. I told Null all that I've learned of the Viking Crusades against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of the Gek firstborn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. For years, the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressor until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanites' blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of the impulse to war. A few signals switching in the brain. Ask what Null knows. I was born to travel, to see the worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet, the skies. They were mine. The Atlas told me I would never see them all. There were too many, so I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told him what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I'm sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler, just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The thing I had to do to get there, here, the thing I had to do to become, none of it meant a thing. Listen. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between the worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. That's how they know. I've been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know, had you seen the things I have seen. All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with a few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gex, Korvax, Viking. Gex, Korvax, Viking. Traders, warriors, scientists, all their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to Atlas. It is screaming the only way it knows how. What can be done? And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It's chosen you instead. After all I did, after I wanted to find out what the different about this universe. We're who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of simulation, it does not matter. Why not speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the hollow terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo signal emerges.
Ground protection falling.
That's an interesting theory about humans. I just assumed that, like, we're human from another universe, right? And somehow we tripped upon Atlas, which sent us to this universe. Traveler, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Like, you assume he's Korvac, right? But, like, he doesn't look like most Korvacs look like. So I'm wondering what he actually is. Where are you? I'm standing by the hollow terminus. Let's trade location. Let's meet and get off this world. Share coordinates. Share my coordinates and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we are standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same hollow terminus. We try again, but still the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? That you do not know. So we seek. I've received a distress signal. Its language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. You are not alone. Tune back to Apollo. Try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static insistence of the intruding signal. The holoterminus is showing. Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their world. Okay, I agree to meet. We agree to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue the discussion when we get there. Signal acquired. Interesting. Where's my ship? I feel like it's like a multiverse situation going on. Well, I think it's pretty obviously a multiverse situation going on. Did I look in this hangar? I didn't. Grab this.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Alright, let's go figure out what's going on here. Where is this? Why don't I see it on my scanner? Oh. Yeah, let's blast off into space and see if we can see it. We'll speak to Nada after this. See what they say. I have to say, it's pretty impressive how they like got this to work. The random generation, like with every planet. That must have been quite a bit of coding work. We don't quite know what we're looking for, so I should probably just plant next to the... Oop. Plant here, and then look for it. Sorry, plant. I mean, there's like random generation for like flat levels, and then there's this kind of random generation, which is pretty insane. I know a lot of the stuff it like kind of looks similar anyways, but there's enough variation that I have to imagine having these planets like pop up like they do is probably pretty interesting feat. I'm pretty impressed.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Nice. Okay. The game's not perfect, but I mean it's good. I like it. I think they've done a great job. I hear faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I have ever encountered. There is no sign of Apollo. Playback log. I've given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I won't. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Don't be like that. I know you want this, but it'll be different you soon. Maybe this time. Sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. Try to access the data. Audio clicks, time passes. And then I see it now. With every waking breath, I see Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Interesting. What kind of ship is it? Starship. I'm gonna claim it. The least we can do is sell it.
Received.
Oop. Should probably get that. It's like right here. It's got a fun little story too. Wait, what is that thing's head? Weird. Right. Having this rechargeable landing gear is just awesome now. Not having to worry about taking off every single time. So convenient. We'll just land here for right now. Right next to the giant hole. That's safe. I'm sure nothing could go wrong. Wow, that's way too far. Okay, let's try this again. Doesn't help that like this thing is so cratery. Although I think I'm gonna have to refill my landing gear this time. Ah, too far. See, that's one thing I kind of find annoying is like, if it's far like that, you kind of gotta jump around on your ship, but if you go too far, it'll take you out of it. Well, let's at least get on top of these rocks. mountain scaling trick that I learned.
Protection falling.
Always time to scan.
Received. Units
All right.
received.
Use a little more pyrite right now. Not a lot, but need those resources. And is this? Grab it just in case. Oh, cool. Storm's coming. Did it do anything, Sentinel? It's a storm.
Units received. Ground protection falling.
Oops. I'm guessing this is it. Yep, it's another portal.
Ground protection falling.
Man.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Activated copper.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I don't know if I have any copper on me.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Beryllium, cadmium, copper. Activated. Okay.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Weather update. Storm clearing.
I'll grab a comms terminal. Alright, deposit.
Technology recharge.
How do I handle this? Let's call our ship real quick. So cobalt, pyrite. It's like, not gonna take pyrite, right? Needs cadmium, emerald. I still need cadmium too. Copper. Cadmium. Let's just get the copper. It's gonna be the easiest. We'll come back. Not enough fuel.
Technology recharge.
Where is the station? Alright. While this is happening, exosuit. Okay. Wrong side? Wrong side. Okay. Try this again. Alright, so I actually am gonna head to go to this space real quick. We'll grab the copper that's there. How's this thing out of energy again? Let's not do that here. Okay, so it does have a marker on it. Alright, we'll go back here. Alright. Forgot to mark the time real quick. Make my life easier. Yeah, I probably have enough carbon just to do the thing. See what's going on with the settlement, though. something. Let's see.
Protection falling.
Okay, so this one finished. Dope. Let's go see what this one needs. Needs the auronium too. I don't think I have any of the stuff left. Nothing I need. I might. No, I need the ionized cobalt. Man, I should have put some of this stuff away. Let's go get some more cobalt. That. I want this though. Okay. So let's just use my bag for this.
Technology recharge.
Oop. Gonna do it all. Really need to find a place to sell these. So much money. What does my starship have? Same old. Interesting. I didn't even notice I picked this up. Oh. Not what I meant to do. Let's grab this. Here. Just need to go back in my inventory back at base. With that. Oop, ow. Alright, let's see what it has so far. Oop. I'm out of beryllium. Oh, that's tough. Okay. Let's go back home. We'll go back to that galaxy. We'll look if it has any. If it does, we'll go mine some. We'll come back later. But I need to unload some of the stuff from my inventory. I'm also gonna check my trading post to see if those gravity balls sell for anything. Or at least sell for like a fair, what I consider a fair trade value. see. Okay, gotta remember to keep the copper on me. So
Inventory full.
what do these create? Nothing. Okay.
Technology recharge.
And hatch in 22 hours. Okay. Trying to shift all these resources to where they should be, or where I have them. I still need 10 more of this stuff. Silver, gold. Pyrite. That's right, I was out of pyrite. This, put this back here so I can store. Wait, no. It's a cool nugget. Nope. Here we go. And this will go, I think, up here. No, down here. Where do I put Mordite? I thought it was a living thing. It looks so much like a crystal, I guess. Crystal sulfide. Okay. Back we go. Two things I'm gonna do before I get back. I'm gonna go on to the anomaly and talk with the two dudes on there, and then I'm gonna check my freighter out and see how that expedition thing is going. Because I'm sure it's done by now. Nope. You just bounce off the side. Whatever. It worked. It's the anomaly. How I land on it doesn't have to make sense. It's kind of a cool ship back there. What is that? A hauler. It's a cool looking hauler. Hey Nada, what do you have to say? Missing entity is comfortable with danger. Nada is not. Nada chooses their own reality. Makes their something. I missed that. But every entity has a pattern. Follow your pattern. Following missing entity pattern. Follow Nada's pattern. So it goes. Ask about Alice. Alice, falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. I feel like I've read this one. Alice is not deity. Alice is something else. Nada could know more, but Nada chooses not to know more. Missing entity believes they know all. Perhaps they do. Okay. I've always wanted to know more, to discover the joy, but now I wonder perhaps some things I should not discover. Nada might be right. Let's see about the anomalies. We're all anomalies here. We should not exist, and yet we do. Joy. But something is different. Were we always this many? No, I cannot remember. And more anomalies, good. More friends, good. More to discover, good. More things, good. It seems so, but still I wonder. Not much gotten out of that. Alright. Let's see. Perfect. Pleased to calculate the return routes for blah blah blah. Wait, return of our fleet. Navigator Ike has prepared the expedition for my fleet, but my freighter lacks the fleet command room. I don't know why they keep saying that, because I've definitely done that. What happened to this? Okay, that's warp speed. Don't need to do that right now. I'd already sent ships out. To brief command. Nice.